correction from last turn. I played this card Threaten. It said at the end of the turn, reduce your reputation by 1. So I should have done this. Dummy player's turn first. 1, 2, 3. And it's a green, and we have 1 green crystal, so 1 more card. I think I'm going to stick to my plan of moving into here and try and reveal the next tile. So I need to generate 5 movement if I can, 3 for the forest and then 2 to explore the next tile. I've got these 3 wounds I want to do something about too, but if I get to the magical glade, that'll do something. That'll help me a little bit. I can't use my herbalists just yet to heal because they need green mana. So what I'm going to use is improvisation, and I'm going to fuel it with 1 red mana from the source. Use this red one from the source, and that allows me to discard a card from my hand. Now, wounds don't count as cards in your hand when things like say is discard. You can't discard wounds. I'm going to discard Promise, I think, and that will give me move 5. And with my 5 movement, I'm going to use 3 to enter this magical glade and 2 to explore here. Let's grab a tile. Whoa, okay, this is the city tile. Well, let me put this in place and I'll tell you how this plays from here. Right, so this goes here, and we've revealed the capital city of Atlantia. There's another thing here that we've not seen before. This is a different type of rampaging enemy called a Draconian, and they're pretty evil, so we need to go and grab one of those, and we've got a monastery there, so we need to put another advanced action in the unit offer. So let's grab our advanced action for the monastery, Song of Wind. We'll put this in the unit offer, and then we'll grab our Draconian rampaging enemy, this ice dragon, and he goes here. So what happens now? Well, we're at the game end situation. We get to have 1 more turn, and then we've reached the end of the scenario. So the only thing really left for us to do on our final turn is to try and either reduce our wound count or increase our fame count so as to maximise our score. I don't really have anything left in my... I don't have anything left in my hand to do anything with. So I'm going to end my turn there. This mana draw is tempting, but I don't think I'm going to get enough cards to do anything with it. So I'm going to discard this one and draw 3 more cards. And I should have re-rolled this mana dice for the source as well. It's a white. And discard, clearing up this. Now, because I've ended my turn on a magical glade, I get to throw away 1 wound token from my hand. So after discarding and throwing this one away, I get to draw 4 cards back up to my 6 card hand limit. Cold Toughness, Crystallize, Concentration, and my new banner, which I don't think I'm going to get much. Well, maybe I can. We'll see. We'll see. Dummies player final turn. It's a bit of a moot one really because we're there already. It's white. That's 2 more cards because I've got 2 white crystals. Okay, this is going to be the final turn of the game. Let's see what I can do with it. I'd like to just get rid of these 2 wounds if I can, just to heal up before the end of the turn. But my herbalists can't heal because they need green mana. But I can fix that pretty easily. All I need to do is play Crystallize, and it says gain a crystal of any colour and add it to your inventory. And I'm going to charge that with blue mana from the source. And I'm going to help myself to a green mana. With that green mana, I'm going to activate my herbalists, spend the green mana to then heal 2. As it goes, I didn't really need to do that because I started my turn on a magical glade. I should have drawn 1 gold mana, put this in the player area, and I could have used that instead, but as it's the final turn, it doesn't really matter that much. By healing, I get to discard 2 wounds back to the wound pile. Now, just as a final flurry of viciousness, I'm going to have a crack at these orcs here, and I can use my banner my banner of fear to skip the block and damage assignment phases of this combat, which means all I really need to do then is hit the guy for 3 attack. However, there is this physical resistance icon here, this little fist here. That means for normal attacks or ranged attacks, the strength of those attacks is halved. So in order to hit this with physical attack, I need to generate 6 attack. But if I can use things like ice attacks or fire attacks, then 3 attack alone will do it. So for my action this turn, I'm not going to move. I'm going to use Banner of Fear, and I'm just going to discard it. Skip the block and damage assignment phases of this combat. So combat with the orcs is what I'm going to do. No ranged attack, no block, no assigning of damage. We'll go straight to me attacking him with my Banner of Fear. So this gets discarded. And just to show you how much fun units can be, I'm going to take this blue mana crystal from my inventory. I'm going to activate my monks, and I'm going to use Ice Attack 4. We take out these orcs. So that's the end. We discard the orcs, and they give us +1. They give us +1 reputation for being a rampaging enemy, but they also give us +4 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? We mustn't forget to take the 1 extra fame for revealing the final core city tile. So we finished the game on 30 fame. So that's it. We've completed the game. We've completed our first reconnaissance scenario, and we found the capital city. In addition, we get these achievement bonuses at the end of the game for recording our score. On the first scenario, we don't look at the back of the card and score those. We only score this. And when we're playing solo, we don't get these titles bonuses. So all we're interested in doing is increasing our fame by these achievement bonuses. And it says for greatest knowledge, we get +2 fame for each spell, and we get +1 for each advanced action that we won this game. So that's 2 for me. For the greatest loot, we get 2 fame for each artifact and +1 fame for every 2 crystals. Well, we did have an artifact. We had that banner, but we discarded it at the end there. We score fame for the greatest leader, equivalent to the total level of all our units. Our units have 1 + 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The greatest conqueror says we get 2 fame for each shield token we have on a keep, mage tower or a monastery. Well, as it goes, we only conquered 1 mage tower, so we get an extra 2 fame for that. The greatest adventurer says we get 2 fame for each shield token we have on an adventure site. Now if you remember, we took 1 dungeon, so we get 2 fame for that. And then finally, the greatest beating. We lose 2 fame for each wound card in my deck. Well, we were lucky. By the end, we managed to get rid of all our wounds, so we don't take any losses there. So we end up with a final score of 41. Well, that was Mage Knight, the board game walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed it. It was great fun. There were some tense moments along the way. We did quite a bit of adventuring. There's so much more there we can do for exploring. You've got to bear in mind, First Route Reconnaissance is an introductory mission. You know, you can complete this very quickly just by moving, although you might have to tackle some rampaging enemies. Hopefully you enjoyed that introduction, and hopefully it will have helped you with some of the rules. It's an excellent game. Thanks everyone for watching right through to the end. I hope you enjoyed the series. Take care and bye for now.